Okay, so I'm back with Cancer and Cancer Moon and Libra Moon compatibility. This one is odd to me. I don't. These two signs square each other, and I don't particularly. Like I've said in past videos that I've done, like there's those signs that square each other. Or I'm sorry, there's certain placements that do better in certain signs depending on the aspect. Like for instance, I feel like opposition signs do better when it comes to the sun signs versus moon. You see what I'm saying? So squares. I feel like squares could possibly do better in another placement versus the moon. Like the reason why is because, excuse me, the reason why is because, like, when we come home, we are done with being out and about and performing and going to work and being around, different people, going to the store, whatever. And we come home and we're in our most comfortable selves, and we want to get comfortable and we want to get personal. We don't want to still be nagged and annoyed in a personal setting, a romantic setting. Like even without it being romantic, it could be friendship. You know what I'm saying? It could be mother, father, child. It doesn't matter, because when I do these placements, you know, I'm actually happy that I get people responding saying, okay, this is me and my friend's placement. This is me and my daughter. This is me and my son's placement. You get what I'm saying? I appreciate that. This is me and my coworker, whatever. But so because we're getting the point here, synastry is not necessarily just about romanticizing stuff, because the reality is relationships are not fantasy. They can have some fantasy like aspects, but for the most part. And I'm saying this to say this. um, you know, it's not about just um one way when it comes to what these bringing these energies together. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you this to go and get a man or a woman. It's not the end all be all. So if we could just understand this and look at relationships differently, I feel like you would get more bang for your buck when it's coming to this type of stuff. But anyways, so I got off track there. But Libra and Cancer, the biggest issue here is that they have different um they have different approaches, but different motivations for being in the relationship altogether. The motivation for being in the relationship is different. Like, really look at it. Really check it out. Now, I'm not gonna give you all negative, because there's a twist here. Okay. See, in the relationship, Cancer is going to be more emotional based and fine with it. You know, I this is the biggest deception that I see when people talk about Cancer Moon. Yes, Cancer Moon is sensitive. It is security seeking. It is emotional. Whatever. Um, Maybe even cry easy, or get his feelings hurt. But but that's one perspective of Cancer Moon. Um, because Cancer Moon could have had significant experiences, especially with the mother or something at a younger age, to where it created a monster or created someone that really, chooses not to deal with things on an emotional level. Like, it's there, but they can have some sort of deficit in that area. Now, I'm not gonna harp on what that is, but I'm just saying, you know, Libra Moon. Okay, Because there's going to come that time when Cancer Moon, it's like, okay, so I'm good. I'm just chilling. I don't really want to be around you or anybody else. I don't really want to talk about nothing. I don't, like, I just want to be brood or whatever they do. Libra Moon, totally different. Libra Moon is going to want to be with their partner, go places with their partner, hang out with their partner, be like, did I just say be, did I say be around them or be? Yes, they are. They, listen, it could be a whatever you do, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing, like, or let me know what you're doing, or even to the point of where they're trying to control what the partner is doing. Now, understand, in the moon aspect, control what the partner is feeling. Now, understand, it's not, air sign control is not necessarily control the way, it's not, because you're gonna, it's not that Libra moon is gonna be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that necessarily, because, and depending on the sun, other signs, but that this person has, they don't necessarily do that, but their whole thing is, for some reason, focusing on their partner or whoever they're around. So it's like, whatever is going on with their partner, whatever. Okay, well, now it's Libra's obligation to affect that in some type of way. You know, change that. Do what they can. Like, become what the person, not necessarily, they're going to keep their individuality, but become, like, you know, like, what does a person need? Okay, so I'm going to tell you how to get it, because remember, in, you know, the sign of communication, well, it's not the sign of communication, but it's an air sign. Communication is that nature. They're going to want to talk, they're going to want to interact, they're going to want to be social, they're going to want to go places and be social with their partner at these places, talking to other people, partnerships, meeting, doing business and stuff like that, and knocking things out of balance. Libras knock things out of balance, being indecisive, so you're gonna have to pick for them, whatever. Something like the main thing they're doing for you and they're supposed to be doing, it flips around, and now you are looking like, okay, well, what happened? Okay, we was cool, and you see this a lot more in women, or the feminine part aspect of the Libra moon. Now, Cancer moon is doesn't under it doesn't understand. It doesn't understand why Libra moon is talking when it wants to just sit there and cuddle or eat or be to itself. It doesn't understand why Libra moon is getting too wrapped up, like so wrapped up into what it's doing, because it's not, they're not meeting each other emotionally. You see, it's not. Cancer, I'm quiet. I'm not even talking to you about how I feel. Libra, you trying to talk to me and give me result and give me answers and analyze and summarize how I feel. You see what I'm saying? Cancer, we're hanging out, like we're cuddling. You know, you know. I just want to be. Libra, you're talking, or you know, you're not wanting. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, you wanting to do, like, us to go out to eat, go out to somebody's house, and Cancer is like, well, I want to be at my house, that type of stuff. And see, Libra moon's ordeal in a relationship is, I'm not saying, and depending on other places, I'm not saying that they don't want security, they don't seek security and stuff like that, that's not what I'm saying, but Libra's moon is to have a partner and experience life and be friends and talk and socialize, and then be indecisive about, oh, well, is this the partner for me? It's like, is this, it's too much for Cancer, because Cancer is like, no, I don't need for you to be trying to determine or to think or to decide if you're gonna be with me or not, are we gonna be good. You just need to choose, and you just need to be that. See, it's, you know, it's not that one or the other is wrong or bad. They're just naturally acting the way that they act. Now, I will say this. They're acting like that because it's a square. It's energy to where it's like, okay, you are interesting, but I'm attracted. I don't even know if I'm attracted. Am I attracted? Maybe there's different things that's bringing us together, and I don't know if I like this or whatever it is. I'm learning stuff, but I don't know if I want to. I don't like, what is this? You know, the part that's good, if people can get over it's very hard to do with the moon placements. That's what I'm saying. That like certain negative parts, Libra will be the fact that Libra does look for partnership, and depending on other placements that the moon sign in Cancer has, it could be something that Cancer moon actually likes, because they're like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person brings this like rational side and puts this mouthpiece to how I'm feeling, and then like is actually trying to be on my side about figuring it out, and I don't feel alone. I feel like I know I have Libra moon, to go have my back, or I can do something with, I can hang out with, and help me see things another way, help me keep my feelings balanced. And then on the other side, Libra moon is like, you know what? I like the fact that Cancer moon is a little bit emotional and care, because, it like calms me down a little bit. It makes me feel valued or feel wanted, especially when they feel a certain type of way about what I'm doing. But the baseline here, I don't, the interaction is just kind of, iffy to me, is all I'm saying. It's not that it can't work, but it's squaring each other. These two sides are squaring each other. All right, so this has been Cancer moon and Libra moon compatibility. Peace.